Hey YouTube, it's me, it's your iPhone Captain, and today we're going to be taking a look at about 5 new themes in the Cydia store. So as you can see here on the screen, I've got all of my icons themed in the diamond shape. So if we go into WinterBoard, now all these are going to be WinterBoard themes too, guys. You're going to have to, it will install it if you don't have it installed. We're looking at the Recover app with diamond icons added. So let's turn off diamond icons and see what it looks like just with the Recover. And this is the first version of most of these themes. So now let's go back in here. You can see in Recover you've got activators themed. A lot of times, you know, these Cydia tweaks aren't themed. So now let's turn the Recover off and let's look at this Z7. Most of these are going to be just theming the new iOS 7 icons. However, I do have a couple themes that actually going to, you know, be theming everything on the device, and we'll share those with you just in a moment. Let's take a look at this one here. This is called Z7, and as you can see, it's pretty awesome. I like how it's got that sort of a darker feel to it, but all of your Apple icons are themed. They've done a pretty sweet job on that. So let's go in here now and look at something else. That was called Z7 Framed 3D. This is one of my favorites for the new ones, and all these are free, guys. That's going to be the one thing about today too. All these are free, so keep that in mind. You're getting these without having to actually spend 1 single cent. And here's what it looks like. You've got the circles with the little outline around each app. Looks pretty good. I really like that theme too. So that one is called Frame 3D. Frame, I guess. F-R-A-M 3D. So let's look at Dextra 2. And keep in mind, guys, that we can theme those icons diamond shape, square shape, circle shape. You can use that theme to do any of that stuff with. So it'll actually include that with one of these themes. I forget exactly which one it is, but this one here looks pretty good too. You know, it's just a simple theme. Looks pretty nice. Everything's nice and clean. Up there's your FaceTime. You can see you got your clock. Everything just looks pretty sweet, guys. And I'm going through these pretty fast, I know, but I want you to get a look at, you know, several different ones here. And this is called Kiki, I guess, K-I-K-I. If I'm not mistaken, this is the one that added the diamond, square, and circle. Let's look at this one. Pretty sweet thing, guys. Looks pretty awesome. And you might be thinking, well, they all look the same. Well, they may start looking the same if they do. See right here, you can turn that square on, and now when I go back in here and respring again, all my icons will be squares. So if you're really wanting to make your theme look different, maybe you need to do that, you know, instead of just something that's real modest, you know, like most of the developers are leaning towards right now. They're just sort of updating the iOS 7 icons, and you see all of them are squares, but it looks pretty sweet, if you ask me, just as all of them as being squares. So let's turn this KI off, and we'll go with this squircle icon. And I'm going to leave the square on. And this is free one too. So this one here is called, let's take one last look at the name. They're starting to run square and a circle together. So I'm going to turn the square off. And I'm going to go down here and I'm going to turn on simple icons. And let you get a look at it. This is probably one of the most used themes that I use. So I use this one and Flat 7 theme that I did a review on a little bit while back, and I'll try to annotate that on the screen here so you guys can look at that video too. Though I think most of those were paid themes. This is called Simple Icons right here. However, you know, you can go back in here if you want to, and you can make those squares or whatever, but that's going to be left up to you. Please, guys, share this on Facebook and Twitter. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button and keep coming back. And then today we're going to be looking at the top 10 tweaks for the week. This is the January